tonight, we open a different kind of book, not a fable, not a love story, but a book that has helped millions of people understand the most confusing thing in their lives, the people they love. Tonight's book is Men Are From Mars, Women Are From Venus by John Gray, first published in 1992, translated into more than 40 languages, sold over 15 million copies. It became one of the best-selling relationship books of all time. Why? Because it gave people a simple, gentle metaphor for something that had quietly broken so many hearts. So tonight, settle in. Let your shoulders drop. Let the day go. We are going to walk through this book softly, the way it deserves. And by the end, you may understand something about yourself, or about someone you love that you have been waiting a long time to understand. The book begins with a story. Imagine, John Gray says, that long ago, men lived on Mars and women lived on Venus. One day, the Martians looked through their telescopes and saw the Venus. Their hearts opened. They built spaceships. They flew to Venus. The two species fell deeply, beautifully in love. They lived together on Earth, in harmony, for many years. They understood that they were different. They celebrated those differences. They never expected each other to be the same. But then, one morning, they all woke up with a strange kind of amnesia. They forgot they came from different planets. They began to expect each other to think the same way, feel the same way, communicate the same way. And from that moment on, conflict began. This, the book says, is where most of our heartbreak still lives. The first lesson of the book is this: men and women are different, not better. They communicate differently. They give and receive love differently. And much of the pain in our relationships does not come from a lack of love. It comes from expecting our partner to be a slightly different version of us. John Gray says, when a Martian is upset, he goes to his cave. He becomes quiet. He withdraws. He needs space. He needs to think alone until he has solved the problem inside himself. And when he comes out, he is himself again. When a Venusian is upset, she does the opposite. She wants to talk. She wants to share. She wants to be heard. She does not need her problem solved. She needs to feel that she is not alone in it. Then the book speaks to women with the same softness. It speaks of the wave. A woman's emotional world, John Gray says, is like a wave. It rises. There are times when she feels full of love and energy. There are times when she feels empty, sad, sensitive, in need. This is not weakness. This is not a problem. This is the natural rhythm of her inner life. When the wave is rising, she is radiant. When the wave falls, she is asking for love in a different way. She needs gentleness. She needs reassurance. She needs to be reminded that she is not alone. The kindest thing a partner can do, the book says, is not to fight the wave, but to wait beside her in it. To say, I am here. I love you. I am not going anywhere, even if you cannot feel it right now. The book also offers a simple but powerful lesson about love languages. Before that phrase became famous, it explains that men, in general, score love through small acts of trust, appreciation, acceptance. Tell a man you appreciate him. Tell him you trust him. Tell him you accept him as he is. He will move mountains. Women, in general, score love through small acts of attention, understanding, respect. Listen to a woman. Understand her without rushing to fix her. Respect what she needs, even when it makes no sense to you. She will love you back deeply. The mistake we often make is that we love our partner the way we ourselves want to be loved. We give what we want to receive. But love, the book says, is not what we give. Love is what is received. John Gray also speaks of arguments. He says most arguments do not begin over big things. They begin over small things. A tone of voice, a forgotten task, a misunderstood word, and quickly. The small thing becomes a doorway into all the unresolved feelings of the past. He offers a simple way to disarm an argument. Pause and ask, are we really fighting about this dish in the sink? Or are we fighting about something deeper? Almost always, it is something deeper. And almost always, the deeper thing is the same. One person feels unseen. One person feels unappreciated. One person feels alone. When you can name the deeper thing, the surface argument disappears. Because what your partner truly wants, almost always, is not to win. It is to be heard. Now imagine what happens when these two patterns meet. The Martian withdraws into his cave. The Venusian sees this and panics. She thinks, he does not love me anymore. He is shutting me out. I must reach him. So she follows him into the cave. She tries to talk. She tries to fix it. He retreats further. He feels invaded. She feels rejected. Both feel unloved, and neither of them is doing anything wrong. They are simply doing what feels natural to their planet. The book teaches us, gently, that when a man withdraws, he is not leaving you. He is taking the space he needs to come back to himself. And when he does come back, he comes back with more love than before. The kindest thing you can do is let him go to his cave, knowing he will return. The book teaches the same wisdom in reverse. When a woman becomes overwhelmed, she does not always want a solution. She wants to be listened to. She wants someone to sit beside her in the feeling, not above her trying to fix it. Many men, when they hear their partner share a problem, immediately try to solve it. They believe they are helping. They believe they are showing love. But the woman often feels worse, because what she needed was presence, not advice. The book offers a gentle phrase men can learn. It is not, what should we do? It is not, here is the answer. It is simply, that sounds really hard. Tell me more. These 5 words, the book says, can save more relationships than any expensive solution ever could, because love often is not about solving. Love is about staying. Then John Gray talks about something he calls the rubber band. He says men in love are like rubber bands. They are warm, close, attentive, and then, sometimes, with no warning, they pull away. They become distant. They go quiet. The woman wonders, what did I do? What changed? But nothing changed. Her partner is simply doing what is natural for him. He is stretching back, like a rubber band, to reconnect with himself. And here's the beautiful part. If she does not chase him, the rubber band will snap back. He will return with more love, with more closeness, with more devotion than before. But if she chases him, the rubber band cannot snap. It loses its tension. He cannot return fully because she never let him leave. Sometimes love asks us to let our partner go so they can come back to us. Now, this book was written long ago. The world has changed. Many readers today, rightly, would say that not every man fits the Mars description, and not every woman fits the Venus description. Love is not as simple as 2 planets. We are individuals. We are layered. We do not always fit the patterns we were born into, and that is true. But the wisdom of the book is not about gender. It is about something deeper. It is about the simple, often forgotten truth that the person you love does not see the world exactly the way you do. They have a different inner world, a different language of love, a different rhythm of needing closeness and needing space. And love asks us, every day, to listen to that. Not to fix it, not to fight it. To listen. So what does this book leave us with before sleep? It leaves us with these gentle truths. That difference is not danger. That when someone you love withdraws, you do not need to chase them. That when someone you love is in a wave of feeling, you do not need to lift them out. That solving is not always loving. That listening is that love, at its best, is to people who let each other be exactly who they are, while gently learning, every day, how to meet each other in the middle. Tonight, perhaps think of someone you love, someone you have argued with, someone you have felt distant from, and ask yourself, with kindness, was the problem really what we thought it was? Or was the problem simply that we were speaking different languages, and neither of us realized it? Love is not always about agreement. Love is often about translation. So let your shoulders drop, dear listener. Whatever happened today, whatever was said or unsaid, let it rest now. The conversation can wait until morning. The argument can wait until morning. The reaching out can wait until morning. Tonight, soften toward the person you love. Soften toward yourself. We are all just travelers from different planets, doing our best to understand each other. Some nights we get it right. Some nights we don't. Both are part of love. Sleep well, dear listener. May the people you love feel your love tonight, even from far away. May the people who love you reach you in your dreams. May tomorrow bring softer words, kinder silences, and a deeper understanding of the beautiful, complicated, miraculous people you share your life with. Good night.